First week of December was a very good week in sales. Want to know what sold? Stay tuned. Hi everyone, it's Stephanie from Three Queens Resale, and if you're new to my channel, thank you for joining me, and if you are returning, thanks for coming back. I love to see my reseller besties come back. It does mean a lot to me as I work on building my positive reseller community. And if you are interested in following me and becoming a reseller bestie, make sure you subscribe and you hit that like button. Today's video is a what sold video, and what sold videos are very important because while hauls are fun that you get to see all the good stuff that people get, it's really important to see what's selling and how long it took to sell and on what platforms it sold on so you can inform your decisions when you're outsourcing. So we're going to get into today's video. I'm going to start doing my what solds differently. I'm going to do them 7 days at a time. So it's the 7 same day period every month. So it'll be the 1st through the 7th, and the 1st, and the 14th through the 8th through the 14th, and so on and so on. So I can compare like times of the month from month to month. So this starting in December, but I'll maintain it through December or through the new year, 2022. So starting with December 1st. On December 1st, I had 2 sales, and they were both on Poshmark. The first were these White House Black Market Gray pants, size 12. They sold for $15. After the $3 in fees and the $1.50 shipping discount, I was left with $10.50. Those have been listed less than a week, and yeah, they are part of my 1,000 item listing challenge, which is wrapped up, and you'll have to tune into my video to see how well I did. Next is this Nike Thermal Fit extra large red shirt. It was my dad's. If you're new to my channel, I have listed, my dad passed away in June, and I have listed all of his clothes. So well over 300, close to probably 500 pieces. So yeah, a lot of stuff. So it sold for $15, and after the $3 in fees, I was left with $12, bringing my Wednesday, December 1st total to $2 for those 2 items to $22.50. Next up was Thursday, December 2nd, and I had 2 items. The first was these Clark's ankle boots, black, size 8. They sold for $31, and after the $6.20 in fees, I was left with $24.80, and those are part of my 1,000 item listing challenge. And next up on Facebook, I had this NOBO, which I think might be sold like at Walmart or Target, mock neck 3XL top green. It sold for $15, and after the $1.01 fee, I was left with $13.99, bringing those 2 items for Thursday to $38.79. Moving on to Friday, December 3rd. First up, I had 7 sales. 6 of them were on Poshmark, and 1 was on Mercari. So as you can see, Poshmark is my jam. The first were these Born Crown knee-high boots, size 8. They sold for $24. After the $4.80 in fees, I was left with $19.20. Next were these Cole Haan Nike. Oh, I guess I should tell you how long I've had them. I've actually had those since last winter. So those took a while to sell. I got them at the end of the season. Next, these Cole Haan Nike Air Flat, size 9. I picked up at a consignment shop, and they have been listed for about since September. They sold for $14, and after the $2.95 fee, I was left with $11.05, and I had about $2 into those. Next were these Converse All-Star White tennis shoes, size 6.5. They had been listed since December. I was able to get these at the bins, and they were part of my 1,000 item listing challenge. They sold for $22 after the $4.40 in fees and the $1.50 shipping discount. I was left with 601. Next is this Hatch jumpsuit size 0. Hatch is a maternity brand and it is very expensive. I just think I didn't get the right items, or maybe I just didn't hold out for the right um, buyer. But I accepted an offer, or I sent offers to likers. These went out for $26 after the $5.20 in fees and the $1.50 shipping discount. I was left with $19.30, but I had about $10 into those, so not the turnover that I wanted. Next up was one of my dad's items, and it was this Bacharach blazer, size 44, regular, and it was blue. It sold for $39 after the $7.80 in fees and the $1.50 shipping discount. I was left with $29.70. So this day I must have sent out offers to likers because there's lots of shipping discounts. And it had been listed since October. Next was an item of mine that had been listed in December and was part of the listing challenge. It was this Lily Pulitzer cashmere sweater. It sold for $36, and after the $7.20 in fees and the $1.50 shipping discount, I was left with $27.30. And Lily Pulitzer, I was looking at my Posh insights. Lily Pulitzer is my highest grossing brand, so I have sold a lot of Lily Pulitzer over the years. Next was this Mercari sale. It was this Left of Center, which is an Anthropologie brand. I believe it's one of the more casual Anthropologie brands, but I sold this top for $15, and after the fees and shipping, I was left with 11. So my Friday total came to $133.65 for those 7 items. Next up, Saturday, December 4th, I started the day off with a bundle sale, and the buyer and she bundled several, 5 things together, and they were all things that I'd had for a while. So I sent her an offer for $65 and she accepted. So after the fees, I made $52 for these items. So the first was this XOXO long sleeve blue dress, size medium. Next was this Prologue yellow dress, size medium. Next was this Massimo long maxi skirt, size large blue. So the blue dress was one of my reseller Coach Aaron's items, and it had been listed since January of this year. And so had the Prologue dress, but that was a thrifted item that I had thrifted on $1 day. And then the Massimo long maxi dress was an item from my consignee Candace, and this ECI maxi skirt large was also an item of Candace's. And then these young at heart wide leg like bell bottom pants, those have been listed since I think September. Those were actually mine, and they had not gotten really any interest. And then finally this Joby maxi skirt with black, and I don't know the brand Joby. It was from Coach Aaron. So these were all like lower, cheaper items anyway. So I was glad that she bundled them all and was happy with them, and they are off, and I got 5 stars for that. Next up was these Birkenstock rose gold sandals, size 7.5. They were actually my daughter Courtney's, and I guess she didn't want them anymore. She's had several pairs of Birkenstocks since then. So, and they were pretty beat up. So I didn't really have high hopes, but they listed in December as part of my listing challenge, and they sold relatively relatively quickly. So they sold for $27, and after the $5.40 in fees and the $1.50 shipping discount, I was left with $20.10, which I was ecstatic about because I was about to throw those in a Goodwill bag and go on with my life. Next up was also an item that was in the listing challenge and had been listed in December. This Tommy Hilfiger blazer size 12. I did pick this up at the bin, so I probably had less than $1 into it. It sold for $33, and after the $6.60 in fees and the $1.50 shipping discount, I was left with $24.90. So one of the perks of buying things at the bins is that you can send out those offers and you can still turn a good profit on the items. Next up were these Lululemon shorts. I forgot where I picked these up at. I can't remember if they were thrifted or if they were Courtney's, but they have been listed since September. And Lululemon does not get, the shorts and tanks do not get the love that they used to get. But I did send out an offer and they sold for $15 after the $3 in fees and the $1.50 shipping discount. I was left with $10.50. I mean, 2 years ago, I would have gotten $30, $40 for those easily. Maybe I'm just underselling my items, but they've been listed. Well, September isn't long. The next item had been listed since November of last year, and I had gotten it in a Goodwill blue box, plus size box. I'll link that haul up there if you're interested in what the Goodwill blue box is. It is like ThredUp, except it's just Goodwill's ThredUp take, where you go on, you buy these boxes. They have several different kind. I've bought the plus size box and the shoe box, and so. Mm, it's the shoebox. I did better with the shoebox than I did the plus size box. But I sold this item for $16 after the $3.20 in fees. I was left with $12.88. Also on Poshmark, I sold this Matilda Jane floral dress, size 8 girls, and it had been listed since September. It was listing 1,273. And then it sold for $12 after the $2.95. I was left with $9.05, and that is I believe that was a consignment item from Julia. I need to write that down because I need to make sure she gets paid out for that. Okay, bringing my Saturday total to $129.43. Sunday, December 5th, I had 7 sales. 6 were on Poshmark and 1 on eBay. So I'll start with the eBay item. It was the Schultz Adeline Black High Heels 6B. They sold for $80, and with the shipping, it was $102. I did make some money back on the shipping because they did not. I'm not sure why I had the shipping so high, but they did not require that much shipping. Then on Poshmark, so I think I had like $5 into those. And I don't have the fees and things down, so I should calculate that for my total. I'm sorry. But next up were on Poshmark were these Lucky Brand black ankle boots, size 6.5. They sold for $27 after the $5.40 in fees. I was left with, or in the $1.50 shipping discount, I was left with $20.10, and that is about how much I make off of those Lucky Brand ankle boots. And those have been listed since November. Next, these Blowfish ankle boots, size 9, also sold on Poshmark. They are part of my 1,000 item listing challenge, and so they sold really quickly. They were listed in December, and they sold for $30 after the $6 in fees and the $1.50 shipping discount, I was left with $22.50. And I really do like to sell things quickly because I can make a profit and then reinvest the item. I picked those up at the bins, got them listed, they sold within days. So I have that money to reinvest and go buy more things from the bins so that I don't have to dip into my own funds um, to buy inventory. And if you can run your business however you want, it's completely up to you, of course, because it's yours. But if you're starting out, I suggest that you sell things from your closet, make money, and once you've exhausted your own wardrobe, your husband's wardrobe, your kids' wardrobe, all the people who want to give you free stuff, the money that you make from selling those items, then you can go out and source new inventory, and you always have this pot of money that you're working out of so that you do not have to spend your own money from your own job or whatever. And then as you get bigger and bigger and bigger, you can, like I, for instance, um, take half to live off of and then take the other half to reinvest in the business. But however you choose to do it, that's up to you. But you should probably be consistent. You don't want to be spending more than you make. Next up was this INC caftan dress size XL. It had been listed since September a year ago, and it was donated to me by my friend Carly. It sold for $16, and after the $3.20 in fees, I was left with $12.80. Next on Poshmark was this TORY BURCH glitter flat. I had picked this up. I probably paid too much for them. Up at I don't even remember how much I paid. Maybe like 20, 15. I don't remember. But this was a thrift store that supports a battered women's shelter that we have here in central Indiana. So the items are on the higher side, but I don't mind shopping there because it does support a good cause. Um, these sold for $34 after the $6.80 in fees and the $1.50 shipping discount. I was left with $25.70. I do believe I paid at least 10 for them. It might be 15, but and they have been listed since November, so they sold relatively quickly. I probably could have charged more for them. Next on Poshmark was this Old Navy long sleeve top, X size extra large. This was my shirt. I cleaned out my closet. I'm recondoed my closet. I'll link that video up above. But yeah, I just got rid of some of my stuff. But I sold it for $6, and after the $2.95 in fees, I was left with $3.05. Then finally for Sunday on Poshmark were these Vince CAMUTO booties, size 7. They had been listed since November. They sold for $24 after the $4.80 in fees and the $1.50 shipping discount. I was left with $17.70, bringing my Sunday total for those 7 items to $181.85. So after that awesome weekend, things really slowed down. On Monday, December 6th, I had 2 sales, and they were both on Poshmark. The first was this Emeraldy Zinnia blazer, 46 regular. It sold for $25, and after the $5 fee and the $1.50 shipping discount, I was left with $18.50. And it had been listed since October. And then also I sold this Alfini dark blue short sleeve men's shirt, size extra large. It had been listed since November. It sold for $14, and after the $2.95 in fees, I was left with $11.05, bringing my Monday total to $29.55. On Tuesday, December 7th, I had 0 sales. I think I've had less than 10 0 sales days all year, so I used to let it get me down, but it doesn't because sometimes it just works out like that. So let's wrap up the week. So now let's look at my goals for December. My goal is to make $2,200 after fees, shipping discounts, all that good stuff. And so this week I made $535.77. So I'm at 24.3% of my goal. Items. My goal is to list 150 items this month. I have listed 30 items, or I'm sorry, sell, not list. I have sold 30 items, so I'm at 20% of my goal. And then I'm still striving to have a average sale price of $15. Currently, I am $2.86 above that at $17.86. So I'm doing pretty good for the first week of December, and hopefully I'm able to maintain or exceed these numbers. So that's it for today's video. If you could comment down below what your what the best sell of the week was, I would appreciate it. When you comment and like and share on the video, it helps other reseller besties find us and really boost my videos up so other people can easily locate me in search. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye.